afternoon all. Bit of a last minute decision to go after having the old IVMS fitted. But look at that. What a cracking day. Like a sheet of Formica. It really is. There's only a couple hundred yards of clear water in the beach, and off that's all brown and murky. Hopefully the colour will drop out the tidies. But what a smashing day. Can't fault that, can you? Lovely, that's too good to miss really. You can't miss a day like this. Phenomenal day. Bloody lovely, isn't it? We can do a bit of mackerel jigging. That might be the last trip of the year after the mackerel. See how we get on. Now this water station. I've never had much luck since you get in October before, but this year's a bit different, and every year seems to change now in the summer. Weather's all over the show now, so we'll just see how we get on. Can't but try. There's a lot of seabirds working, birds everywhere. Like sea ducks working, there's loads of them. Got your fry in the water. Well, I've just come in the beach and there's no fry here. They look like some birds working right tight to the beach, but off any distance. I need at least 20 foot to work, 20 feathers, so that's too close for me, but there's no fry off any distance. I can't see any. To anyone who hasn't watched before, my setup, I've got a belitronic jigging machine, basically a computerised reel. The line run off the back of the spool, down to a roller and letterbox, bolted on the side of the splash well, then come back and go for a stripping box. Obviously that's sloped over the side so the mackerel will come up it and then stripped off by the stripping bars. That's a really strong tide today. It's the strongest tide I've known in ages. It's over a 3 metre tide. Well, normally the strongest tides here are about 2.8, so it's really good tide and it really is cracking through here. Normally you see if you've got mackerel on by looking at the lines in the water, they start spinning in circles. But because there's so much tide, that's doing that already, spinning the cannonball lead about. Well, I just tried inside for a few minutes, weren't nothing there, so I'm going to go out on the first or second contour line in a bit deeper water, see if there's anything out there. I ain't got much tide left, so I can't mess around too much. I've got to try and find a bit of fish quickly. Well, that proved they're in the deeper water. Just had 5 cracking mackerel, real nice ones. That's what we want to see. I did lose another one, but there you go, that's life. You can't catch them all. But they're cracking mackerel. Can't complain with them. Prove they're a little bit further off. But I'll get them in a tub of ice and get them cooling down, because it is quite a warm day. That's lovely to see a few macks. Only one that time, but that's better than nothing. I can live with that. One fish is better than no fish. Fuck. Couple of little smaller ones, but it's better than nothing again. Got a few more of them big ones, didn't we? Oh, that's better, isn't it? Got a lovely drop that time. That's what you need. Big, lovely big mackerel and a few of them. Need a few more drops like that, don't we? That definitely give you a smile on your face seeing a few macks come aboard. Bloody lovely this fishing malarkey, isn't it? Neither one, but better than nothing. You know when you're going to get the mackerel because you see the shells of bait fish coming through. As soon as you've seen a shoal of bait fish, you get the mackerel. Simple as that. Just need a few more shoals, don't we? But they're round and tightly packed. There's them mackerel holding them up in it. Only one again, but better than nothing. Can't get him every time. I should have been here a bit earlier. There's no slack water, we're not moving anywhere. And there haven't been any macks the last few drops. I'd like to get a few more. It's so exciting seeing them come over the back of this boat there, come over them stripper boxes. Like being a little kid again. Well, as that tide's changed, I just had to come in a few hundred yards because that water was starting to get dirty and full of slub and bits and pieces. But I come in a few hundred yards and that's gone sheer as well again now. They look lovely. See every scratch on the prop. That's how you want it for mackerel. Unfortunately, we don't get too much of that on the east coast here. But that's life. You got to make do with what you got. Well, since that tide stopped, I ain't had a sniff. Nothing. The first 20 minutes were fairly good and then that disappeared. Oh, that's not the south coast really good, but for Norfolk here, on the muddy old bit near Yarmouth, that ain't too bad. Well, the fish seem to have disappeared on that slack. Well, I weren't getting nothing off a little bit, so I come back right to the beach. The tide should start a bit earlier in the beach here, only probably 20 minutes earlier, but hopefully we'll get a few in here. Can but try, can't we? Obviously feeding with a bit of tide. Obviously I got the last 20 minutes of the tide and had a few fish and then it eased off. And then he stopped. So let's hope there's a few on the ebb. Hey! That was worth a move, wasn't it? It's only a couple, but it's better than nothing. There's a couple of little macks that time. That's definitely better than no macks. Obviously they need a little bit of tide to feed, don't they? Just had one that drop. One's better than nothing. Let's hope with a bit more tide they start feeding heavy. This is a very relaxing way of fishing, especially on a nice calm day like this. It's like a sheet for mica in it. Jigging machines doing their thing. Sitting here, a nice cup of tea. I'm waiting for the tide to pick up. Hopefully on the ebb that colour in the water doesn't pick up as well, because normally on the ebb here it's a lot dirtier. Like we all used to go shrimping on the ebb to get a bit more colour in the water. But time will tell. But what a cracking day. Well, on the first of that ebb, there seemed like a lot of bait fish just turned up. Hopefully there's plenty of mackerel behind them, because that's where they were on that last little bit of the flood. Let's hope there's a few more macks here now. You ain't got that many. You need a food to make it worthwhile. Price of petrol nowadays. That's not looking very good. I had no fish on the ebb and started to pick up a bit of weed. I better clear that off. That ain't looking good, is it? Bloody weed. Not what we want. Well, there was nothing on the ebb. That was a waste of time. The last hour and a half I ain't really seen a fish. That's how it goes with the fish on that last of the flood. But there you go, there's a few macks there. Some of them are stonkers, lovely macks. So alright, it's not going to be a fortune and a payday today. That basically a few teas and stuff and a few mackerel for family and friends. But it's still nice to see him come out here and do a little bit of fishing. I haven't been in a month, so it's nice to give everything a run up and also charge all the batteries properly and make sure the jigging machines, everything still work. It's just nice to be out here on such a lovely day. If I'd have been a bit early, I'd have ran off a couple of miles. But there you go, that's life. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye.